Hello, welcome back. I am back on the Volvo today, part 2 of fixing the thing, annoyingly. This was supposed to be just a quick, we'll fix it, we'll clean it, and then we'll go and enjoy it, but this is turning into a nightmare. What I'm going to do at the moment, first thing, is the lower control arms, because I think that's the thing that's making it hard to drive. And then after that, I'm going to run it down to Connor's again, Gearbox. Mainly because I don't really want to drive it with the cam belt on the way it is. And then the plan after that is to do the rear main seal anyway, and the core plug. I've heard mixed things. I was told that the core plug was for oil, then I was told it was for coolant, and then I've looked it up, and the core plug is a rear oil gallery plug. So we're just going to bite the bullet and get that done. So starting today, I'm going to go with the lower control arms. What I've also bought, there we go, what I've also bought is a bunch of interior trim to replace all the stuff that was either missing in the case of this piece here, or broken, as was the case with the door card, because that had some damage sort of up here. I've got the tweeter that was broken and missing, and then I've got some wheel nuts because I'm going to bin off the locking wheel nuts here. And then a power steering pump here. I've got the upper engine mount that was broken. Replaced some seatbelt in there, and all of that is going to get done as soon as possible. And then I've also got a headliner because, yeah, you see over there, it's falling down. So I'll probably do a separate video on changing all this interior trim, because this is going to be a full day's work, especially for the headliner. Because a lot of the sort of edge pieces are going to have to get removed so I can get the headliner out. So that's going to be a lot of work in itself. Let's get on with the lower control arms. I'll probably do what I've done on the RX-7 video, walk through how I'm going with the first bit, and then time lapse the other side. Step one before we take anything apart, check these things are the same. Which they appear to be. So what I've got is control arm. How the hell do I take that off? Or is that through the back of the... Oh wow, okay, that's through the back of the subframe. Oh my god. So I'm just going to show you this. Yeah. That bush is completely shut, as well as the one that I showed you at the end of the previous video. Yep, I knew it. Right, we're going to grab some spanners. 21. This bolts to the underside of the hub like that, and the ball joint goes in from the top into the arm, so the arm comes up from underneath, so I don't have to undo the ball joint. I just in theory need to undo these two nuts here. That make you a 13? It's going to be a 14, and I don't think I have a 14 impact. Easy. The other side. Also easy. And then there's two bolts at the back. And it's off, essentially. Yeah, I'm going to need a breaker bar and a ratchet. Okay. Let me get my ratchet spanner. In theory, that's everything undone. But looking at the new ball joint, this bottom one is spline. Also, that bolt is still back there, so let's start by taking that back bolt out. There we go. Okay, I'll need a pry bar and a hammer. short bar. After a large fight, we got it out. So this is that bush at the back. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, look, you can see it's cracked on the top there. Yeah, that one was definitely needed replacing. But this is the one that I saw and I showed you. Yep, that one's had it too. So we're going to do this in reverse. But yeah, that was what I was dealing with. So I'm going to clean that out, that space out. Hopefully, I might put some copper grease on it so it's easier if I do it in the future. And then we do the same on the other side. These are the two bolts I got stuck with. These two here, where are we? There we go, those two. These two, one here, one on the other side. I struggled a lot to line them up after I'd got this one lined up. So I think I'm going to do the other side, do these two first, then everything else should hopefully be easier to pop into place. I pop these two on here. I just need to tighten everything up, put the car back on the ground. So I've done the test drive on the Volvo. Steering is way better, although everything we've done so far seems to make it better. So I reckon it was just a multitude of different things from it not being maintained properly. I think it does need alignment at some point, but we'll do that after we've done the core plug in behind the gearbox, which we think is the issue of the oil leak. So we're going to do the cam belt, the water pump. You said you got auxiliary belt as well? Yeah. Yeah, that core plug should stop my oil leak, and maybe I can drive it. We'll see where we get to. We are back down at Connors again, Works. We're going to do the core plug, the rear main seal, and we've also found that the tie rod ends need doing as well. More work. But this is a, what is it, 9.2 hours, did you say? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to put the camera down on time-lapse mode, and we're just going to crack on with this because we're going to be here all day. I'm at home now, and the Volvo is not. What happened after that last time lapse was we put it all back together, as you saw, and we didn't quite have the torque converter back in the right place. So this was like midnight, so we gave up for the night. I stayed with Connor. We came back the following day, took it all apart again, and put the torque converter back in the right place, put it all back together for the second time, and as it turns out, if you put the torque converter back in incorrectly, they break the oil pump on the gearbox. So my oil pump is now done on the gearbox. So I need to get another gearbox with a working oil pump, as you can't seem to get the oil pumps anywhere. So I found a working one not too far away, so I need to go and collect that and then took the gearbox off the Volvo for a third time. But that'll be in another video because this one's gone on long enough now. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully with a working Volvo.